Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here. I've got special treats for you today. I think it's the first time I've had four stellar performers at the same time. It's a super group, Brothers of the Heart. We're talking Jimmy Fortune, Bradley Walker, Mike Rogers, and Ben Issacs. Hey, guys. Great to see you.
Good to be with you, man.
Hey, buddy.
And you're coming to the Lutcher Theatre on the 28th of this month. That's in our neck of the woods, Orange, Texas. And get tickets right now at lutcher.org. We're really excited about this. I've been watching you on YouTube, and I've watched Jimmy's show before because he's on our same station, Stryk TV. That's one of the affiliates that we're on. So looking forward to the concert. Tell us what we can look forward to.
Well, we do a lot of different things. We cover, mostly gospel country music, and then we'd also venture into a little bit of the pop field every once in a while. A lot of different genres of music, but we really focus on our God and our country and our family, family-oriented music, and we just enjoy the songs that we grew up with. We went back and we kind of reminisced a little bit and put together some of the songs that really affected us in our lives. And through the years, that's what we've done. We've just put those songs out there, and people really relate to it because we kind of present it a little bit and not pay really close attention to and the songs that we do, so we don't change them too much, but people kind of hear it in a little bit of a fresh way.
That's the famous Jimmy Fortune. Spent 21 years with the Statler brothers. You just filled in one day, I think. You had to audition for that, and they saw your talent and what you could bring to the table, and you spent 21 years with them and penned some pretty major songs, including Elizabeth. I love that song.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of God things in my life, this being one of them as well. But when the Statler Brothers hired me, I filled in for Lou. Lou DeWitt was the tenor singer for the Statler Brothers, who wrote Flowers on the Wall, many of their big hits. And he heard me singing at a local ski resort up in Virginia, and I was the first name out of his mouth when it came time for someone to fill in for him. And it was just temporary at first, but then it turned into a 21-year career with the most awarded act in the history of country music, and I was just very thankful. And I'm really thankful to be a part of this group today. This is a dream come true for me too, being with Brothers of the Heart.
Yeah, you guys got together in 2020 during the pandemic. I guess it was quite a bit different then. Maybe you were isolating and doing Zoom calls and talking to each other about it?
Singing around the house.
Yeah.
We actually did our first video right like 2 weeks before the world shut down.
That's right.
And so we kind of put it together right before COVID happened, and then as luck would have it, that all happened. So we had to kind of get a little bit creative with how we released that first project. But man, it's been, I think I could speak for all of us, it's been pretty amazing to see the response that we've gotten from people all over the country, because we didn't originally, I don't think we intended on going out on the road and playing 10, 15 dates a year like what we've been doing. And it has just been amazing to see people come from all over the country when we go out and play these dates. People drive. We've been playing in Pennsylvania before, and I've heard folks say that they've driven all the way from Seattle, Washington to Pennsylvania to come see us. And things like that are just amazing. It's been a huge blessing, I think. I know I speak for myself when I say that it's just, I could never have imagined what this would turn into. That's true.
Again, that's Jimmy Fortune, Bradley Walker, Mike Rogers, and Ben Issacs. You can see them live and in person Tuesday, October 28th at the Lutcher Theatre. Get your tickets right now at lutcher.org. You guys harmonize incredibly. Did you realize that you must have just got together and say, "Hey, we're like the Olympic relay team here"? The way we harmonize, you must have just been pinching yourself the first time you got into a studio or to a rehearsal and started singing together. Did you have a big moment where that hit you?
Yeah, take it, Ben. You knew about that.
Go, Ben.
Yeah, so we met at my house, actually, right here in this living room, the first time we ever really sang together for any amount of time. Mike and I've produced Bradley's projects and Jimmy's projects over the years, and Mike and I have sang on Mikey's projects, and Mike and I have sang on Bradley's projects, but the four of us had never gotten together as brothers, and just started singing here in my living room, man. And it was just, I got chills the first time we sang together, just hearing the blend. A lot of guys, when you get guys together to sing together, some have vibratos and some don't. We're all straight tones, so that when we stick a note, it just feels like it's just huge. And I love, singing with these guys and being on stage with them as a continuation of what you were talking about a minute ago. I look at it as more of a, like Jimmy said, it's a God thing. God has given me music in my life to get me through a lot of things, and also to help other people get through a lot of things. Yeah. And to be able to have a group of guys to go out with and make the kind of music that we get to make and impact people's lives and see the reaction from the stage of how something that we're doing is taking them to a place that they haven't been in a while, or a comfortable place that makes them smile. To be able to be a part of a band that does that, man, that's the most charging thing for me as a musician. I love it.